Regardless of what conclusions the Saudi prosecutor comes to in the investigation over Jamal Khashoggi, the international fallout of that man's murder has been hugely damaging for MBS's reputation. It wasn't that long ago he was being feted in Hollywood and in Western capitals. Now he's kind of semi-toxic. People are still very suspicious that he had a hand in that murder. That's presented the Saudi leadership with its biggest political crisis since the 9/11 attacks of 2001. The immediate effect of this whole scandal, of this debacle, is an increase in pressure from Western governments on Saudi Arabia to end the war in Yemen. It's cost thousands of lives. It's caused the biggest humanitarian tragedy in the world today. Saudi Arabia is very dependent on US and to a lesser extent British help in that campaign to dislodge the Houthi rebels and restore Yemen's government. That war's got to end. The Saudis are now under pressure to hurry up and do it. He's also under pressure from Washington over Qatar to end the spat with the neighbor there. Qatar hosts a huge coalition airbase, which is vital to US strategic interests in the region. 17 nations work there, and Washington wants that spat to be over. Domestically, his position has probably been weakened in terms of those older royals. MBS is young, he's 33, he is the embodiment of hopes for millions of young Saudis, for the future, for jobs, for tech, for the whole advancement of Saudi Arabia into the 21st century. But clearly his wings are going to be clipped in some way, even if it's not admitted publicly. I think it would be extremely surprising and very dramatic if he was removed from power altogether. What's more likely is that he will retain title, prestige. He's still his father's favorite son, but some of his powers are going to be quietly handed on to others. At the very least, more senior Saudis are going to be brought into the decision-making process, and instead of it effectively being one-man rule in Saudi Arabia, which is what it's been since June last year, since he became crown prince, there's going to be more of a traditional power sharing in Saudi Arabia. That will make the country a little bit more stable, a bit more predictable, and he will make less enemies that way.